Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Georgia and I'm mainly reviewing fragrances for men and women. Today I'm going to talk about a underrated fragrance from an underrated fragrance house. I don't really hear or see anything about this particular fragrance house, and I wonder why, because it is a very old fragrance house. It is estimated to be from 1795 and up, which is really old. The fragrance house name is Rancé, and it's a French fragrance house, a niche fragrance house, of course. And the name of the fragrance I'm going to talk about today is Èlise. I do have another review, and I'm going to add it in the description below if you want to know more about this particular house and, more about the other fragrance I already reviewed. But this is Èlise by Rancé e.d.p. I do have here a 50 ml. I really love the packaging. It's very classy, stylish. Check this out. And it does have even, I think it's a Baudelaire saying, which is in French, and I don't speak French. It's written over here somewhere. And it is just beautiful. As far as the packaging, this is classy and beautiful. Of course, this fragrance was reformulated. It used to have a different color. It was probably yellow, I believe, and blue. Now it's pink and blue. I'm going to also insert a picture so you know the older version. I think the older version is better than the newer version, but it is what it is. So Èlise by Rancé is actually, Èlise was one of Napoleon's sisters, was one of the youngest sister. This is a fragrance dedicated to her or inspired by her. It was launched in 2012 and it is a chypre floral fragrance for women, of course. The nose behind this fragrance is Christian Carbonel, and among the notes we have in the top neroli, mandarin orange, and sea notes. In the middle, we have eucalyptus and white rose. And in the base, we have musk, patchouli, amber, and vanilla. The lasting is pretty good, 8 hours plus on my skin. On the clothing, of course, it lasts more. And the price starts at about $40. Again, it depends where you buy it from. And of course, this video is not sponsored whatsoever. But if I see something that deserves attention, I'm going to point that out. So go ahead and buy it more online than in the store, because you might have surprises as far as the price. And it's a big gap in the price. So if you find it online and you know about this fragrance, buy it from online stores. You know they have original fragrances. So Èlise by Rancé. To be honest, when I first opened this bottle, knowing it was reformulated, I had at the first sniff this gasoline synthetic scent. And I smelled it, I put it away, and in a week, I tried it again. And I was surprised. The gasoline scent toned down, went away, and this floral interesting note popped up. But it reminded me, it's not similar, it reminds me of, it's not a clone, but it goes in a direction of Èlise Le Parfum. So if you have Èlise Le Parfum, you will definitely love Èlise by Rancé. They are very similar as far as the vibe. They're very sexy, feminine fragrances. And it starts actually with this really nice white rose mixed with orange blossom notes. And white rose in fragrances, the white roses scents or the smell of a white rose is totally different than a Bulgarian rose or a Turkish rose. It is this delicate, very deep scent, but together it's deep, delicate, and sexy. It is a floral, it's a nice mix. I don't really feel eucalyptus over here, but it's probably back in a base probably, or in a background. It is a very nice fragrance, a very feminine, very sexy floral, and the blend of the florals are really interesting. Neroli and white rose. That's what I detect. So orange blossom, white rose mix. Both of them smell amazing. So combine those two together. It's gonna get better. Now the dry down, it's also floral, but the vanilla kicks in too. So it is sexy, it is feminine to the highest core of femininity ever. So if you want a sexy feminine fragrance for women, let's just say 30s and up, oh my god, delicate, elegant, feminine. Those are the three words that describe this fragrance. White rose and neroli mix. The best thing you can have. Of course, if you like white rose and neroli, because if you don't, then forget about it. It is also a little bit aromatic. It is also a little bit sweet, but it's the sweetness of the white rose which pops up. Beautiful, great to have in your collection. Again, I don't know why it's so underrated. Nobody talks about this fragrance. It's very beautiful. And again, if you do like Èlise Le Parfum, you're gonna love this one too. But again, if it's a reformulation, keep in mind you might have, as I did, this benzene chemical note at the end, which if you leave it for about a week or so to air, don't use the fragrance for a week or so and then use it again, you'll have surprises. So leave it to stay a little bit. This was Èlise Rancé. Beautiful fragrance, underrated again. I am excited to have it in my collection, and if I get I'm gonna probably get a backup for sure. My name is Georgia. Thank you so very much for watching. See you in my next one.